gonna fill up my SD card before I even finish the intro. That's what kind of day I'm having right now. Sometimes it happens. Everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about contouring and highlighting, as well as baking, bronzing, and blushing. I have shown you guys my process for doing all of those things in some previous full face tutorials, but you guys know how it is in full face tutorials. You kind of speed through the process and you don't necessarily go through the steps step by step in detail. So I really wanted to dedicate a video to contouring and highlighting, as well as throw in the other components that I mentioned. So today I'm going to use some of my trusted products that I always use, and I'm also going to throw in a few new products that I am really excited about. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get on to it. So without further delay, here's my contouring, highlighting, baking, bronzing, and blushing video. I've already applied my foundation, and today I'm wearing the NARS Velvet Matte Skin Tint, and I used a different brush today for this application. This is the color Cuba Medium 3, and I found out this color using my Sephora Color Match. And today I applied it with this Morphe M442 brush. And this is my first time using this brush, and it was fantastic. I had plans to use my beauty blender, and I said, let me try out this brush just to kind of see what it's like, and I really liked it. So I did not ever get to the beauty blender. So this is fantastic. To begin our highlighting process, I'm going to start with our concealer. This is Urban Decay Naked Skin in the color Medium Dark. Some people apply a little bit more than this. I don't go overboard with mine. I'm going to use my beauty blender, and this is the one that is in like a nude or a natural color, and it's just the one I grabbed. I really like the black one, but today I just grabbed this one to give the black one a rest. So we're going to just dab that in. I think I'm gonna, in just a moment, I'm gonna move the camera just a little closer so that you guys can see it a little better. We'll keep a little distance, but we got a little bit closer. Okay, so really like this concealer, beautiful. I like to use my Sacha Buttercup setting powder in the areas where I have applied concealer, and then I also still like to put on my Laura Mercier translucent powder in the other areas, because I actually do get oily, and so I like to apply both. So we're gonna do that really quickly. And this is the Sacha Buttercup. A little bit in the lid, and I get like about this much to start with, and I just use my beauty blender to press it, and it just it makes it easy to apply using the beauty blender. Let me put a little more on this side. See? So now we are baking. Now the reason I like the Sacha Buttercup is it just kind of brightens the areas where you highlight it. So I really like using that one in those areas. And for some reason it just sets that it just sets it really beautifully. So I just really like it a lot. And I even like it better than the Ben Nye, even though I do use that as well. I used to use the Ben Nye a lot, but then I discovered the Sacha Buttercup, and then Ben Nye just kind of got kicked to the curb. So now I'm gonna take the other end of the Beauty Blender and I'm going to just kind of dab it in the areas where I didn't apply the Sacha Buttercup. Okay, beautiful. I'm just gonna go out the house like this. Normally while I'm baking, I will then sculpt my eyebrows, and that gives you time to cook. But for today, I've already done my eyebrows, so we're just gonna kind of sit and wait patiently. And then we will continue. I can clean off some of this, get off of myself. Okay, so it's been a few minutes, and I'm going to take my Morphe powder brush. It's an M527 brush, and I'm going to just begin to dust it off. And it should, if we did it correctly, leave a nice, flawless finish. So now I'm going to begin contouring. I like to contour first. Some people bronze first, but I'm going to contour first. I will be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit, and I like this darkest shade. Well, I think it's the darkest shade. I like this darkest shade in the kit over here the most. And I'm going to be using the M523 brush to contour with this time. I will say, I generally, when you guys have seen me film my tutorials, I use this contour brush a lot. So this is my go-to brush. I'm gonna go ahead and give Tarte their props. This is my go-to brush. But for today's tutorial, I really wanted to try this brush. I've been using it to bronze with here lately, and I really felt like it would be a good contouring brush, so I wanted to try it today. So we're gonna try it out. And the fish face helps me with my contour. I know I look crazy. It helps me know where to go. It helps give me a road map. I like to apply a little bit under my chin here. For one, it helps me blend. Like after you have applied all of that highlight or just light powder, it helps to blend your makeup with the rest of your face down there, to me. And I'm not one, I have never been a person that applies things to my neck. I'm just not gonna take a risk with my clothing. So if you feel like you're that, if you like to go all down on your neck, that's perfectly fine, but I don't do that. I just stick to the face. Every now and then I might, but just not generally, not usually. I'm gonna take this is a small little Wet n Wild brush. And it's an eyeshadow brush. But I'm just gonna take that brush and use it to apply the contour to my nose. And even though I really put these lines on my nose, try not to leave it, well, it's up to you and what you like. But I don't want to look like I have two lines going down my nose. So I really try to make sure that I blend. Now I'm going to take the contour up to my eyebrow. and use that as a guide, but I will be blending that out. Okay, nicely. Nice. All right, now we're going to blend everything out. I'm going to take that same brush to blend the cheeks here, because I kind of applied it, but I didn't really blend. Beautiful. Now I'm going to take this MAC 227 brush, and this is a travel size, I believe, and I'm just going to use that to kind of blend out the nose contour. That same brush, same old brush. I'm going to take this color over here on the other end, and I'm going to apply it underneath my contour just to kind of clean it up some. So I decided to switch brushes, and I'm going to use this e.l.f. contour brush to apply that lighter highlighting powder underneath my contour. This is my airbrush foundation brush by IT Cosmetics, and I like to use this one to get rid of any harsh lines. This is the Guerlain number 7 terracotta bronzer, and I really do like this one, so we're going to use this today for our bronzing. And I'm going to use my trusty Sephora blush brush to apply this bronzer. And I just swirl it around. You should be able to see the technique here. Swirl it, tap it a little bit, and we're just going to go over that contour. And I kind of sometimes come up a little bit, just so I can make it look as natural as possible. I come above the contour a little bit. Oh, it's coming together. Okay, I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Collection Face Palette. You know, my favorite one is Champagne Pop. So we're going to start with Champagne Pop. And I'm going to highlight here and here. And I like to go right above my temple as well. And I'm using this Morphe fan brush, and I have to say, I think I still like my IT Cosmetics brush better. I like my IT Cosmetics fan brush better, but we're gonna roll with it. Here, I'm only gonna put a little bit today, but sometimes my forehead gets a little bit too shiny. I like to rub it with my finger to kind of keep it from having harsh lines. Like I want to look highlighted, but I don't want you to see this dramatic line. So I like for the line to look softened, if that makes sense. because I want to try the Prosecco Pop, I'm going to double up on my cheeks and just apply that as well. Ooh. Now you have to kind of decide for yourself and use your own personal preference. How much highlighting do you want to do? You know, you can highlight, there's no rules. You can highlight, oh, no, I'm not gonna do my nose. There's no rules to highlighting. You know, do what makes you feel good. Do what makes you feel good. And you probably have to experiment a little with different areas of your face just to kind of see what you like. And right now I'm liking this little C shape that I'm doing. Right now that's what I like. Okay, I'm gonna try this shimmering color here. If I can show you guys. This one, it's kind of got a shimmer. We're gonna try using that one today. And I'm going to use a new brush that I have from Morphe. This is a blush brush. It is the M105 brush. So I'm gonna swirl that around, tap off any excess. And I'm gonna go in light because I don't know how I feel about it yet. A little more, because I have a tendency to go really light with blush for some reason. Nice brush. Nice brush. Okay, so now I'm going to complete the rest of my face and I'll be right back to show you guys the finished look. Hey everyone, so this is the finished look. I have now contoured my face and completed all other parts. I do not have on lashes today and I'm really missing them. I did a demo of a lash extension product and so I don't have on my false lashes and I'm kind of missing them. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video for today. So if you did, please make sure that you like this video and leave me comments if you have any questions. And if you have not already subscribed to my channel, please make sure that you do that as well. And I will be seeing you guys very soon in the next one. So until the next time we meet again, this is Savvy signing out.